So since I'm not using any new cards today because new cards suck. What, like, they don't actually suck. It's just like with the pre-order bundles, you can't get enough to build a new deck, right? So just using these old decks is better. But anyway, since I'm not using them, the deck tracker is working just fine, right? Because, you know, not gonna be any spagooty. Hey, Yuji. Snow, no. Breathe it in. Oh, is it updated? We're good now? Guess we're good now. That's pretty cool, I guess. Hey y'all, I'm here to talk Pocket, and we're playing a 10-year-old game. Don't worry, I'm gonna play Pocket tomorrow. I got Articuno in Pocket. Time to Articuno all over the place. Well, there you go. How long do you think people are going to play Hearthstone? I give it another 5 years at least. I don't know. Mal still doesn't move. I'm highly disappointed. Your Martian citizenship might be revoked. You know what? How dare you? Is it Marshy time? It is so Marshy time. Like you've never believed. New cards, Pog? Yep, new cards. All over this deck. You guys don't even know. It's absolutely chock full of new cards. That's how you know. Can we ask Pokemon Pocket deck building questions here, or better for Discord? You can ask me questions. I just won't ever answer them unless I do. I'll very likely answer them. I got Articuno in Pocket. It's time to Articuno all over the place. I bet it is. TLDR on the pay-to-win brawl. So this is a brawl to use your Hearthstone pre-order, basically. And a lot of people were worried that it was going to be pay to win. Like you can only win if you buy the pre-order and play with new cards. When really, the old cards are the good cards. Oh my goodness. Just a little bit in trouble, chat. Just a little bit. Should I play that? So I could gain 10 armor. If I gain 10 armor, we're facing down 9, 10. They didn't have 4 damage last turn, so I kind of feel like they don't have 4 damage this turn, right? All right, I wish I had this turn. That would have been great. So you're building a starship today is what I'm hearing? Real and true. Please don't hurt me, opponent. No, let me win. Okay, fine, I lose. I wonder if I should try this Frosty K deck later, because I feel like this deck's been good too. It's probably more efficient to not use new cards if you want to win. No, it absolutely is. I tried using new cards and it sucked, and then I tried this list either yesterday or I think it was yesterday. I tried this list off stream and immediately went 6-2. Pirate Demon Hunter is another deck I might play today.
Garrosh versus Tavish. I'll make my own fortune.
I'll make my own fortune.
Job's done.
Alright. What are the new cards in this deck? There are not. What are the new cards in this deck? Pushish. Oh, lol, yeah. New cards, we don't need those. Too true. Too true. Hey, Elray. I expect Reno Shaman to be tier 1 when Murmur drops. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Do you guys know it's Halloween right now? The expansion is pretty underpowered. Well, the thing is, you can only use your pre-order packs, right? And whatever packs you earn by playing in this brawl. People can't craft. People can't buy a bunch of cards. So people don't have new decks. They would have a sprinkling of new cards to add to old decks. You know what I mean? That's weird. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like it's in the same way that people want to have pre-releases for paper card games. So if you pre-order, you get to play with your cards early. It's like a pre-release event. What is a better filler option for getting 20 cards between neutral basics or items, etc.? I opened 2 Misties and 2 Blastoise CX in my first several packs, so I want to try and make that work to get expansion and unlock the other cards I need, but don't really have anything else good in water. So if I was going to build a Blastoise CX deck, I would go... So you have 2 Misty, so you have 2 Squirtle, 2 Wartortle, 2 Blastoise. I would want 2 Articuno EX. Then the remaining 12 cards. So you need Professor's Research Pokeball. That gets you to 8 cards left. Misty gets you to 6 cards left. X Speed gets you to 4 cards. Sabrina gets you to 2. And then Giovanni for the last one. Does that sound right? Sounds right to me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, and the next turn I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, you need another Wartortle before I would even bother playing the Blastoise. If you have another option. Really? You're not gonna kill this? Rude. Also, use your hero power while you have this, my friend. What are you doing? Pre-release comparison makes sense. Reddit's just being crazy again. Yeah, absolutely. But like, that's the thing is, the worst outcome of this brawl existing is that everyone got 2 free packs. Yeah, because everyone got a free run. So if you go 0-3, you just got a new pack and an old pack for free. So like, it's only upside for everyone. But yeah, running new cards is definitely puts you at a disadvantage. Is this autocomplete your deck hunter? It might be. Scary. I've been spending my early pocket points crafting the supporters that seem to be fairly ubiquitous. Downside is saving up for an EX feels impossible now. You definitely try to open those and pull them out of Wonder Picks. I think it's incredibly inefficient to use points on EXs just generally, because the chance of pulling any one card in pocket is incredibly similar. So you're just throwing points down the drain if you buy an EX, in my opinion. And should I have done this turn? Maybe. But like, so the EXs cost 500 points to use. So in pocket, you know, their version of dust is called pack points, or PP for short. And you get 5 pack points whenever you open a pack. You just get that flat number. There's no like disenchanting or anything. You just get 5 pack points every time you open a pack. And the commons are 35 points to craft. Uncommons are 70. Rares are 150 and EXs are 500. And then the special ones are extreme higher than that, you know, like way higher. So, but the chance for pulling an EX is like what, 1.2 in percent out of a pack, something like that. And the chance of pulling a common is like 2. So that they're both sitting around 1 to 2% to get any one card, ignoring any fancy versions. So I should do this, huh? I can do armor, refresh. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm busy thinking about I'm busy thinking about silly Pokemon Pockets stuff, but I wonder if there was some kind of lethal there. Probably not. Anyways, so the difference between pulling it a chance to pull a common and a chance to pull an EX in Pokemon Snap is incredibly marginal, right? But the difference between crafting a crafting an EX and crafting a common is incredibly significant. It's like crazy. So it's better to just try to pull the EXs and then spend your wonder picks on EXs and rares, because I think even coming up with 150 to craft a rare is a lot. So I would use your wonder picks for rares and EXs, and then save your pack points on uncommons and commons. So like, you know, using your pack points on Sabrina is fine because that only costs 70. And then you know, just try to wonder pick Gardevoir and Mewtwo if you're going to craft that deck, for example. Beep boop. All right, I toss this so I can redraw it with Crier, right? Mm-hmm. You got good feedback on including which packs to open for specific cards. That legit helped me decide what deck to go for. Yeah, that was like Untapped has that built in. I wouldn't have otherwise made the time to do that, but I went with their site to show it rather than the site I used for like deck intros because I felt like that would be really helpful. And it allowed me to put an extra thing in the title, right? Like otherwise it would have just said tier list, but because I put that in there, I got to also put in beginner's crafting guide or deck building guide. This is a video, it's a tier list for Pokemon Pocket that I just posted on my Pokemon Pocket channel. Pocket has so many resources that I can't be bothered to figure out the min-max strategy. I don't think it's that hard. Like, if you know what deck you want to play, open packs that will pull the EX and rare pieces. So like Mewtwo, for example, Gardevoir and Mewtwo are both in the Mewtwo pack. So you just stick to opening Mewtwo packs until you open Mewtwo EX and Gardevoir. And then save your pack points to fill in what you're missing once you've found the big pieces. So, you know, once you have your Gardevoirs and your Mewtwo's, use the pack points to finish off any Ralts, Curlia, Sabrina type stuff you're missing at the end. Alright, what did that eat? Yeah, it's a little bit, who cares? I'm a gonna... Should I punch that, by the way? I guess so, it's more mana efficient. Boop. Almost passed without armoring up, that would have been a disaster. Martian not playing a spaceship, outrageous, I know, but you can't even get the Exodar for this, right? Like, the Exodar is part of the reward track. That's how you get it. It's a free thing for the reward track. So that's not available to anyone yet. So starships don't have like a really important piece of them. We needed an edit of that King plush wearing into the AM shirts. You know what? You're so true. Wish the dust you get from extra cards could be used like Hearthstone and Craft instead of just cosmetics. They're pretty soon going to add trading, which I think, depending on how they release it, is going to be better than... crafting anyway. You didn't know for the free Exodar? Yeah. Hey, Lloyd. Hi, Martian. I'm playing Current Pocket, but I'm confused by the currencies. What exactly should I be looking to get to expand my collection other than pack points? With your Wonder Hourglasses, you refresh the Wonder Pick. With your regular Hourglasses, you refresh packs. And then gold can be used to refresh either. Here we go! Oh, you know what? That I think is better than what I should have swung with this one and just played the other one. I think that's what I intended to do, but you know how my brain processes things these days. When trading goes live, we should all become friends via Marshy Discord. I completely agree. Oh, I played this warrior deck a couple days ago on what was the loss? It was a Frost DK. Got me. No way this is a bot, right? Deal some damage to minion, give a minion in your hand stats equal to the excess damage. Interesting. Alright, my opponent is playing Cards Warrior. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Have I played 3 taunt minions? I have not, right? This hasn't even died, has it? Let me do this then. Poop. I don't think I played this very well, obviously, but my excuse is I stink. My first craft in Pokemon Pocket was a Sabrina. I think I got 1 out of a Wonder Pick and 1 out of crafting with PP. Will you do an expansion review before the set releases? When's it coming out? On Tuesday? Maybe. Okay, I do this. I do this. I do this. This deck is so, like, you just get to a point where there's not really much your opponent can do about it. So I should save all my PP for crafting then? Well, you can't use it for anything else, right? The pack points can only be used to craft, that's all they do. I crafted 2 Sabrinas and probably craft Giovanni next. Seems like a no-brainer since they're neutral. I think you can also hold off on Giovanni for the most part. It's a really helpful card, I think, during this early meta, but I do think it's pretty low impact compared to Sabrina. And I think that once more cards get added, I think we're gonna see a lot of decks. Hey Barkley, don't be too crazy. Don't be too crazy. So I currently have 12 damage. There's nothing I can do to win this turn, is there? I mean, I guess this might pull a Zilliax, and then I could swing the Zilliax in if we both go face. I see. Neither of them went face, which is a disaster. Ba, ba, ba. I don't know. I don't think anything matters at this point. I think we just lose. The galaxy's favorite whale strikes again. What up, Pug? Wait, Barkley, hold the phone. Oh yeah, we're sitting Barkley this weekend. But yeah, I think like a lot of decks are gonna want to have access to 1 Giovanni, but it's a pretty low impact card. Like 1 whole card in your hands right now when draw is so meh. You know, it's pretty awkward. So I think it's the best of, like, the second Giovanni is the best of the available filler cards, is my point. So you're okay holding off on that. So this, if all 3 of these died, right, that would be 24, which is legal. Isn't this lethal? Barkley on no cam day, it's true. Second Giovanni is better than first red card. Second Giovanni is better than first red card. Second Giovanni is better than potion. I think second Giovanni is better than everything that you run just because you have to fill your deck with stuff. Lethal, you already found it? Yeah. What item should I buy with shop tickets? I would prioritize hourglasses, but you're going to run out of, so like I played for the month that it was only available in select locations, and I ran out of things to buy with shop tickets on the second day. So as long as you don't care about buying extra copies of trainers for flair, then there really isn't anything to do with hourglasses, to be honest. Or not hourglasses, with shop tickets. You're gonna run out of things to buy with shop tickets. So that the shop is resetting tomorrow, right? Today's the 31st, so the shop resets tomorrow. Spend them on hourglasses today, but just as a general rule, you just buy everything, because as long as you know, play regularly, you're gonna have enough for everything. Bullying free to play, that's how I do. All right, with my exclusive pre-order bundles, I'm bullying these casual free to play noobs with all of my new cards that I'm running any of. Resets to what? I think it's to the exact same stuff. Like, you can buy more hourglasses and things, but we haven't seen it yet, so it's hard to say. What's the lore behind No Cam Day? I have more fun and feel more comfortable when I'm doing no cam, and I have noticed absolutely no correlation between viewership when my cam is on versus when my cam is off. So when I feel like just hiding behind King Plush here, I do it. Not sure if you've heard, but the greatest Hearthstone YouTuber now has a new channel, and it's called MartianBuu Pocket. Please subscribe this second. I completely agree. All right, everyone should, you know, follow MartianBuu Pocket. I hear he's a funny guy. When I played this deck, I went 6-2, lost to 1 mirror and to a pirate demon hunter, and I drew horribly. Yeah, it seems really good. Have I played Koromon? What's that? We're here for the voice? Yeah, you are. The alien form being one which does not wear pants. It's a comfort. It's a comfort thing. Yeah, that's certainly what's going on here. Is no pants Marshy sitting back here with his no pants. Well, I don't love that I'm gonna overdraw now, but I have everything I need, right? It's not like it matters that much. It's a Pokemon like game. Ah. Oh, at Twitch chatter. Let's see. YouTube live is responding to a comment said in Twitch chat, said at Twitch chatter. That was Sonic LA Police, just so you know. And Pyman. Just the one who liked you that. I'm introducing Twitch chat culture to YouTube chat culture chat. I am the bridge. Anyways, Koromon was great, really neat pixel Pokemon like RPG. That's cool. I should carve a pumpkin. I do like the idea of doing this, I guess. I guess I should have made this trade, huh? It works out if it hits. Yeah, like this was better based off the results, but I think, you know, it was for sure dead if I hit that with the weapon. I don't know if you're into roguelites or auto battlers, but right now game seems entertaining. Are you going to try it when it comes out in January? I actually already tried it, and I have beta access because I invested in, like, I tried it because I was working on the Tempo Storm snapshot. I was able to try it, like, you know, a couple months ago. And I pre-ordered, I like invested in Indiegogo in 2017, so I already have beta access. I could play right now. The issue with it is it came out on the same day as Pokemon Pocket, which is a game that's more to Marshy history. So like I like constructed card games and I like Pokemon and I like Pokemon's constructed card game. So like I really wanted to push that. But also, do we have to thank goodness I played that thing that copies the mechs and has it destroyed, because it would otherwise not be in my pool. Ew! More frogs, huh? Alright, so this is like a counter deck, I guess. It's crazy. Let me win, opponent. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm gonna try to get the Zilliax with this, once they have something I can trade into. Because that's like how we're gonna be able to get a Zilliax in the pool, right? But yeah, it is a fun game. I do like auto battlers, and I like roguelites. It's just my passion is constructed card games, so like that's why I do this. So I actually invested in the Indiegogo back when I thought it was going, like, Reynad said I can make a better card game than Hearthstone, and I believed him, and so I invested. But then like he didn't end up making that game the way that he initially planned on it, which is fine, you know. Like I'd rather him make a good card than make a or a good game than force, you know, what I was expecting. But like that's why I'm not playing Bazaar right now, as it came out on the exact same day as Pokemon Pocket, so it has made it difficult for me to do everything I wanted to do in the same day. So I prioritized what is actually fits with the type of stuff I want to stream regularly. So like I want to build an audience for Pocket, so I played Pocket. No barkies. But I do plan to stream it at some point. I don't know when I'm going to. Soon. And it is fun. So if you like that type of stuff, you should definitely try it. If you guys want to invest in the closed beta. Is there a way to sort the cards once added to a deck in Pocket, or is it always newest added first? Newest added first. Newest added last? What?
How enigmatic.
My hand is full.
Boonity, Boocision, Boofection, true. I'm waiting for a mobile version. I liked it, but I do not own a PC. I think like Brainhead is really focused on it being successful. I would be surprised if he didn't add a mobile version at some point. All right, well, opponent kind of running out of gas here, which is cool. So 5 puts it to 6 mana left. So I can't do multiple things this turn using this as a sneaky. Have 3 things died? No, right? So we should do this.
They're alive.
Don't do it. Pop-up book. But that's cheating. My opponent was running like a built to counter this deck, and they're still getting riggedy wrecked. Look at that. Huh, Barkley? Crazy kid. What if I'm just over here, like, making barking noises and saying that Barkley is here, but he's actually not? For all you know. How dare you? Wait. Everything has echo. Do I just make 2 of these? If I do this, I can add 9 mana, so I'd be at 21. Is this the one I would want? So some stuff needs to die, right? Excuse me, I need to see. So I don't know. I guess I could trade her off. Oh no, I'm stupid. I should even just be doing this, right? Okay, I made a bad, terrible decision. Chat, I'm so sorry for being awful at this game as usual. Alright. I just like removed my chances to win the brawl is all I did with that. So that was bad. That was bad. I'm sorry. I was trying to do cute I was trying to do cute echo things, but really I stink. How do you not go insane when playing Marowak EX? It either deals 80 damage or 0 damage. Sometimes it does 160 damage to a Mewtwo, and I ride that high into the next life. So for those of you who don't know, the Marowak in Pokemon Pocket is 2 fighting for flip 2 coins, and it does 80 for each heads, which is really cost efficient. 2 for 80 is good, and 2 for 160 is absolutely broken, but obviously 2 for nothing is trash. So for people who hate RNG, I think it can be pretty tilting. For me, I'm pretty RNG resilient. You know, like if things don't go wrong, if things don't go well for me in a game because I got hosed by RNG, especially because I'm streaming, and I don't take rank very seriously, it doesn't bother me. Like, you guys have seen that, like, in Hearthstone. But it sometimes does bother me, right? Like, it's not like it never bothers me, but you know, I'm pretty good about not getting too frustrated with RNG stuff. Oh, we burnt a hydration station, and it does matter. That's not good. We might actually lose this game. But in the case of Marowak, like, it bothered me when Marowak was my only thing I had to play. Like, when all I had was Marowak, the Marowak EX deck, it did bother me. But after I got more things to play and I was only playing Marowak by choice and not because it was all I had, it was much less frustrating. So I guess I'm doing... Yeah, I really wanted to get that bash. I'm trying to defend my cube, right? Because, like, my cube is the last way for me to have the mech that, like, a good taunt. As soon as this cube goes away, I'm kind of toast, honestly. How we doing, Blue Train? What is this game? It looks like a cheap knockoff of the Bazaar. Too true. Well, I'm trying to decide how happy I am they targeted this over this. Obviously, if they can handle the cube too, I'm in trouble, but oh my goodness, the cube lived. I'm so pleased. Oh no, Chad. Oh, I needed that. I needed that. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, as long I feel like the fact that they didn't have oh, that was an amazing hit. The fact that they couldn't kill the cube that turn 2 means they probably can't kill this turn, right? Unfortunately, Marowak EX is the only deck you have right now. Yeah, it's like, it's a really good early deck, right? So I had the same thing. I had to play nothing but Marowak for like a week. Please face, please face, please face. Oh no. Wait, it is gonna draw all of the asteroids, right? Disaster. I guess we're relying on them fatiguing, but surely they have another one of those asteroids. Uh-oh. This is gonna be an interesting game. So I do this. This is better than stuff. All right, I've done all I can. What a game. This is not good, chat. All right, I am dead. I am as dead as you can be if you're dead. So this series is gonna do 2, right? It's a little... Oh, they played Scrumbus guy. You know, the other thing is, I need the brawl. The brawl needs to... Do I even care about that thing triggering again? So this is going to be 30 damage. Whoof. I guess I do this now before the taunt totem shows up. But I only have the one brawl left, right? So give it a second. Also, I thought this was Perils for a second. I thought this was the other one. Showdown. I watch on YouTube, but I have both chats open thanks to the pop-up chat feature. Oh, that's cool.
I am almost out of cards. I have no more cards.
I think I'm gonna lose this game. All right. Now I gotta do it, right? All right. Brawl. Listen. Listen, Brawl. I need you to leave a totem up. Okay? I will lose if you don't. Oh no. I mean, that's better than her, right? What's the math on that? So they're dead next turn. Unless they have a heal. See, I don't have a heal, and I think we're fine. Oh, thank goodness I used the brawl there, right? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Ah. Hopefully they don't have more damage than that. No. All right. I see you. So they're gonna go 4, 5, 6 and be dead. But I'm gonna go 5, 6 and be dead before that. Especially they rolled that. That's not good, right? So 5, 6. I take 11. I only have 11 health. Oh, and they also do that. So yeah, we're dead. Hate to see it. WTH? No costume? I'm wearing a King plush right now. All right. Is it better to do solo battles to level up or PvP online? I would do all of the solo battles first because there are a ton of pack points in there. A ton of them. Not another shaman. Pretty sure Marshy is an inflatable dinosaur. He is. Yeah, that's true. It's really true. Mm-hmm. All right. Opponent giving you the dinosaur experience. I just lost to the Asteroid deck. It was brutal. It was brutal for the Marshy fans. How does my opponent have that whole deck built already? What are they doing? What are they doing over there? Did I pull those cards? Maybe I should play that deck. I know I pulled Murmur. There wasn't an Asteroid legendary, right? All right, I liked the part where I got a whole bunch of mana. I'm gonna save this for turn 9 because they're going to try to hex me, and I don't appreciate that about them. I think I'd have won that last game if I hadn't burnt a hydration station, too. I think that was the bad news bears for me. Opponent's going crazy butts over there. Always room for dessert. Ooh, got your Hagatha. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. How dare you? How dare you pull so many asteroid things? It's so rude, chat, what they're doing over there. Alright. Next turn, we go nuts. Go nuts for donuts. You smart guys never listen when Twitch chat is concerned about overdraws. Not so smart now. Too true. Too true. You know what? When you're right, you're right. My eyes are splurgs. Wow. That's a lot of asteroids, chat. That's at least 3 asteroids. Safety is our number 3 concern. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, so then if next turn I do this and like something with this, I guess. The turn after I can hydration station and trigger the mech wrench 3 times, then we win. Which do you prefer, asteroids or plagues? Well, asteroids are newer, so they're more funny. I think plagues could be better. They just need like a rest of the deck. Plagues, I think, have always been held back by the fact that they were given to Unholy instead of Blood. Like, if you could play all of the defensive cards with plagues, they'd be a lot more interesting. Does everyone start out with a fire starter deck in pocket, or it depends on which pack you open first? Yeah, you get a fighting deck if you open Mewtwo, a grass deck if you open Charizard, and a fire deck if you open Pikachu, I think. It correlates with whichever pack you open first to some degree, and I think you get Arcanine if you go Pikachu, so that's why I think you get fire from the Pikachu side. And Executor is in the Charizard pack, right? Yeah, that's how it works. Martian, are you planning on making the 5 wild decks to play on expansion release? I haven't done one of those in... When was the last time I did one of those? I did I do one for Perils? Huh. I think I just like had 5 decks that I was excited to play for Perils. I mean, I could do that. But it's just those videos are always so much more high effort and they always do poorly, right? So I've kind of largely given up doing videos that are high effort but don't do well, is I guess why it's not really on my radar. You get grass for Charizard, that seems backwards. A little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Why don't you die to all of my mech triggers? How about that? Dinosaurs strike back. You could tell us how well it needs to do like a certain number of likes on Perils one in order to do one for the next expansion. He's like, even if it was as good as a gameplay video, right? Even if it was as good as a gameplay video, it was still 10 times the effort 15, 20 times the effort. You know, like the difference is not small for the same outcome. If it was like, you know, whenever I did one of those things, I got, you know, 4 times the views of a normal video, then I'd be looking to not only do it every time, but also looking for other opportunities to make similar videos, because that's channel growth. But like spending all that extra time to make a video that at best is going to do just as well as a video that only takes me a little bit of time to put together, you know, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me. It would be better, like, part of the struggle with it is decks really have to hit a certain threshold to be good and wild these days. So like when I make a deck recommendation, like when I used to do those every video, or when I used to do those every expansion, I was doing 10 plus decks per video. But the bar you need to hit for a deck to be good and wild was much lower. So I could make things that were fun on release day, but now if I'm going to make something that's playable, it ends up being like a giant stupid Reno pile that's barely different, or yeah. Or it ends up being like what people would call bait, which I don't think is fair, but you know, a deck that's unlikely to be a meta deck. Are we about to get Quasar into Oblivion, chat? I think there's a good chance we're about to get Quasar into Oblivion. My opponent getting out both Knick-Knack Shack prior to a Quasar is actually disgusting. This is sick and wrong. Marshy wailing out to win in the brawl, SMH for my head. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hit this one, hit this one. No. Well, I was happy and now I'm not. Wait, what is my opponent playing? Don't tell me this is Cards Rogue. Okay, well.
I love height.
There will be a Quasar nerf deck in Wild. Hard to say for sure, but I imagine. Oh my. Interesting, that's cute.
I love height.
I guess I play this, right? Because like our hydration station isn't set up yet, and it's not like we have a big thing to mess this with yet, so next turn I can do that one. I can also do this next turn. That might be the play. Hard to say for sure. It'll depend on what they do. How long do I usually stream for? I'm not very consistent these days, because I stream only as often as I need to maintain daily videos on my Hearthstone channel, and also have some regularity with Pocket videos on the Pocket channel. So it'll be like, I don't know. But I have to take over my living room to stream, so, you know, for the sake of my wife, I don't like to stream for too long. It just depends. Alright. I mean, I can play these two together, which really appeals to me. But I don't want the cube to die, right? And as soon as I play this... Okay, my problem is there's not really anything for me to do once I... Like, if I do this with the Zilliax. I guess I kill both of them, right? Yeah. So yeah, I kind of my problem was I wanted to save this to play in the same turn as this, but I think it's okay. Why am I a dinosaur? The real question is, why aren't you a dinosaur, honestly? And I expect an answer. That's kind of spicy. Wait. Oh, just because they have the Ouroboros thing on them. That's cute. That's pretty cute. Because you're not old? Or are you? Alright, we need to get rid of that pirate thing. is my big assessment of our situation here. But even then, this guy cooked. They sure did. Am I still playing Pocket? Yes. Yes, I am. All of you guys wanting to talk about Pocket has made me feel like I should have streamed Pocket today. Guess there's still time. We'll see. Alright, what else is nice is we can actually ham that thing some of the time. Maybe. Do dinos have pockets? Yes. Unless they don't. So I think there's a chance we're looking to ham, like to copy ham as much as possible to get rid of the amalgams in deck. Have I checked them on the bazaar? I have. Goodbye, amalgam. Hello, Ouroboros. Chicken of Scrumbus. Draw. It's just draw a card, right? Well, if we get to keep this. Oh, looks like we don't. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Oh, they're gonna kill that. How do I feel about that? I think I feel like I should brawl. I could also just double cube this thing, right? Isn't that fine? No, never mind. We got a brawl. Never mind, we got a brawl. Luckily we have a brawl, because this would otherwise be a disaster. Plus you can't double cube. You can't double cube. But yes, you're right. I can cube and Dr. Boom this turn. That'll be good. Oh, thank goodness. Well, that's kind of sad. Triggers at the end of turn. You trigger at the end of turn. I need hydration stations so bad. Oh no. Alright, I guess it doesn't really matter. I like the part where my cube is like immune to stuff, right? That's pretty cool. Can they get through 2 axes per turn? Not sure. Alright, well, here's hoping we draw hydration stations someday. Also, eventually they're gonna run out of Knick-Knack Shack, right? Boy, is what my opponent's up to really spicy. So scared, chat. I don't know what they're up to, as far as like if they have anything else that can ruin me.
I'm out of cards.
Uh-huh. Are they gonna be able to kill the cube this turn? Yes. Alright, that's not great. Uh-oh, chat. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Well, they've got the amalgams in deck, right? That's okay. I'm just deciding, am I supposed to do this turn? It's when the amalgam dies, right? So like, can they even refill their board? I don't know. I feel like I should defend my cube, right? I should have done. I keep doing this, chat. I keep not doing that thing. So stupid. No. Chat, I could have gotten an extra trigger this turn. I'm so dumb. I made a whoopsie. Yeah, that lost me the game, didn't it? Yeah, that lost me the game.
I'm almost out of cards.
Looks like a game of all time is happening. It really is.
I'm out of cards.
There's nothing else I can do here, right? Oh my goodness. What a fail.